my name's Jayme J, and Alfred is my personal trainer. Alfred and I have been working together since January of 2019, so the better part of 2019, and prior to working together, I have never had a personal trainer. I had always been curious, but also semi-intimidated, and also as someone who regularly likes to go to the gym, I also thought that I didn't need the motivation that often comes with personal training. And I was also a high school athlete and just naturally athletically inclined, or so I think. So Alfred approached me in the gym and we were chatting, and I don't know, there's something about him that I just trusted, and he caught me on the right time, and he asked me if I was interested in personal training. And I hesitantly said perhaps, and the caveat was that I am a pediatric cancer survivor. I have a chronic illness that I will have for the rest of my life, that I experience physical limitations daily in both of my arms and legs. I have lymphedema, so I wear compression garments on my arms and legs almost every day, and I thought that I had a limitation on my type of movements that I could physically do in the gym, and told Alfred exactly that. So admittedly, Alfred said he didn't know about lymphedema. He has had no experience prior to me in working with clients that have lymphedema or some other related disease. So he said to me that he would do as much as he could to research everything about my disorder. He would work with me kind of like in a partnership to train me as best as possible, ensuring that it was safe for me, that I felt good, and it was a positive experience. So I was just so blown away that somebody cared that much, and their authenticity, that they admitted that they didn't know anything about lymphedema but were so eager to try. I was all on board. I myself find those characteristics just really admirable. So beyond that training experience, the first day I show up with Alfred for our training session, and I'm only wearing my compression garments on my legs. I'm not wearing them on my arms to train, and he says to me, in addition to all of the things that he learned about my disorder in the week before we had trained together, he says, by the way, I noticed when you work out that you don't wear your arm compression sleeves. And that subtle, small comment just changed everything to me. He, side note, also bought me compression sleeves, which was so above and beyond. I just, right that moment, was like, all right, you're my trainer, like for like ever. But I do have compression sleeves, and I have never worn them to the gym. I hadn't been the person that wanted to stand out. I didn't want to have a physical difference or a limitation or something that was just obvious to onlookers. So from that day forward, since January of 2019, it's now September 2019, I have been wearing my compression sleeves every single time I go to the gym. Every time I go to work, I wear them all day long, and I wear them proudly, and I feel amazing from that. So I thank Alfred for being the one small push that I needed to actually improve my body, help myself, and take care of myself. So beyond that, my training experience with him has been really fantastic, just to say the least. I feel super confident every time I go to the gym. I know that my form is really great. I know what I should be doing. I have effective, efficient, time efficient workouts that challenge my mind and body, and I've seen huge physical improvements. I think the thing that I like the most is my mental fortitude. That has really increased since working out with Alfred. I don't think that there's limitations for me as far as with my lymphedema and the certain types of movements that I think that I need. I used to think that I needed to be so careful and not really challenge myself as much as I have been, and testing your limits, I think, has been a big theme for myself, and I really have Alfred to thank. And I think his personal training style for me is really effective. He's not a huge rah-rah cheerleader. He doesn't draw a ton of attention to us when we're training together. I think, when it really is necessary, he does encourage, and he does go up, one more, and I'm so competitive just with myself, that's just perfect for me, and it's not distracting. So I think that he's perfectly supportive and kind of a quiet cheerleader, if you will. So key things that I've learned since training with Alfred have been incredible form, how to appropriately train different body parts, and just go into the gym and know what I should be doing. Plus, as a woman, I don't know if other females are often intimidated going into the gym and there's just a row of guys doing big weights and compound movements, but I was definitely intimidated and I didn't want to look like I didn't know what I was doing on top of hurting myself. So since training with Alfred, I do rack squats, I do Romanian deadlifts, I do anything that I want to, and I feel confident and I feel like I belong there. So I love that feeling. Alfred asked me what my goals were when we first started training, and I had a hard time kind of actually coming up with concrete goals that felt meaningful. I think it was probably just like, get more toned, but that seems like kind of a blanket answer to for most women perhaps. But now I have to say I have some pretty lofty goals. I don't know what the time frame is, but I really am considering doing figure competition, specifically bikini, and I know it's going to be a long road, maybe a year or so, and I am pumped. I am so excited. I can't believe, as somebody that has lymphedema, I have just like the confidence in myself and the fortitude to go forward and get on a stage where your body is just examined and you are building muscle, and I don't know, all of that together, just like, it's really exciting. And I think back to January to where I am now, and it's just night and day difference. So I really have Alfred to thank for training me, encouraging me, and just kind of showing me subtly like what's possible. So beyond that, reaching my goals, I know I'll reach my goals with Alfred. So that feels really amazing. Really excited for the things that are to come with that. But, you know, I'd absolutely recommend Alfred to any of my friends, colleagues, etc., if they're interested in working out with a personal trainer. In fact, I was so overjoyed all the time whenever I came home from training with Alfred that my husband, who was a collegiate athlete and regular gym goer himself, had never had a personal trainer. After months of talking about how awesome I felt and how much I enjoyed my personal training sessions with Alfred, my husband, in fact, started training with Alfred too. And I can't say enough about his physical transformation and also his new enthusiasm for weightlifting and doing things safely and appropriately as well. I can't highlight that enough. Safely. So also, some of our really good friends are now working out with Alfred, and I'm excited to see what everyone thinks of him as well. So, lastly, what I like about Alfred. I feel like I've already said so many glowing things about you, but I just like the enthusiasm that you have. I like your adaptability, because not every single day my body is feeling the same. I guess most people are like that. I just really enjoy you as a person. I enjoy getting to know you on a more personal level, and I'm just excited for the things to come physically and just mentally for myself. And I think that Alfred has a big mental connection and personal awareness with each person, that he knows how to motivate, encourage, and support in a way that has forward progress. So I think that's really special. Yeah, thank you.